9 out of 10 startups fail, and that's the hard truth. These statistics are not intended to discourage entrepreneurs. It's here to help you work smarter. Here's one essential task you must always do before you launch your killer idea. That's next. Hi, this is Jovel Cipriano bringing you practical tips and tools to help you grow your business. On this channel, we'll talk about e-commerce strategies, digital marketing and sales, entrepreneurship, and once in a while, we'll dig deep in some technical stuff. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe. Over the years, I've seen .coms rise and fall, from marketplaces to brands to deal sites. Being one of the early adopters, I've learned a lot from other people's mistakes. That's why I came out with a framework I call the 4 pillars of e-commerce. I'll discuss this in great detail in another episode. When you're a founder and you have a great idea, you're often excited and proud to launch your product or service. You want everyone to know about the next big thing. Little that you know, after all the hard work, nobody wants your product. During the early part of 2000, I have a friend who manufactures furniture made from hardwood. He decided to put up his own e-commerce site. So he bought a domain name, did all the product shoots, hired a programmer, paid hosting, and after about 2 months, he launched the site. Clean interface, functional shopping cart, but 2 weeks passed, nobody was buying. So he waited 1 month, 2 months, 3 months have passed, but there's still no activity in the site. So he thought of injecting more funds on Google ads and Facebook ads. With all the frustrations and cash burnt, not one soul bought on his site. When he computed for all the money spent, he burnt close to 300,000 pesos. If you look closely at the cause of the failure, there are so many factors involved. The product is big and heavy, the creatives may be off, timing may not be right, or maybe it's the founder that's the problem. You don't need to waste months of work to know what your customers want. Your focus shouldn't be on executing a perfect plan, but what provides value to your customers. Instead of relying on your intuition, validate your business idea. You can do this by doing an extensive market research and by deploying a minimum viable product or MVP. An MVP is a product made with a minimal amount of effort that is used to test specific value assumptions regarding the value of an idea. Ask yourself if there is a market demand for this idea. There are many ways to go about this. You can go to SurveyMonkey and do a traditional survey. You can go to Google and type the keyword of your idea and see if there are sponsors on top of the search. You can also go to Amazon and look for books written about your idea or your product and check on the comments of people about that idea. You can go to Q&A sites like Quora or Reddit and look for people's comments. Your goal is to know everything about your market, identify people's pain points, obstacles, and available solutions in the market. Answering these questions can help you gain clarity. Who are you selling to? How much are they willing to pay? Who are your competitors? What's the cost to deploy? What's the history of this market? How do you plan to scale? Where do you see this business in 5 years? What's your core competency? These are questions you need to answer before you do your launch. So how do you deploy an MVP? In 1999, I started an e-commerce site named Pinoy Delicacy. We sell Filipino food products like dried mangoes, dried fish, and several other delicacies from the different provinces of the Philippines. I started with only 8 products and developed a very simple website. When I receive online orders, I go to the nearest supermarket, buy the products, and ship it to the buyer. That's how minimal the operation was during that time. When I started receiving regular online orders, that was a sign that I can go full scale. Come to think of it, it's only just common sense. I didn't know I was already doing MVP. So before you go all out and burn your cash, validate your business idea. There you have it. Are you launching an e-commerce site? Have you done enough research? Did you deploy an MVP? Let me know your thoughts and share them in the comment section below. Big thanks to Skipper Labs for sponsoring this episode and for being a huge supporter of the work I do here. As always, I thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you found this content useful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up to support this channel. You can also subscribe here so you don't miss out on new videos we release every single week. You can also follow me at Instagram over at Jovel Cipriano. Again, thanks for tuning in and I'll see you in the next one. And remember, be the best version of you, stay inspired, and be awesome.